to eat you.
Wait, what?
Let us begin. Zombi, the 1979 film. This classic Fulci flick, that was originally just a cash grab at Dawn of the Dead, soon became something more. Welcome to Day 5 of my Scare Show 3. Today's reviews are revolved around the title, Fulci Freakout. Let us begin. The plot! On a remote tropical island, a voodoo curse is bringing the dead back to life. Classic Fulci stuff. After one of the scientists escape, his boat is soon discovered in the harbor, but he is nowhere in sight. Instead, we get Fat Zombie trying to kill people.
One more step and I'm gonna blast you. Now freeze where you are! Don't move, I said!
Now his daughter,
I was born on a boat.
a reporter, and a couple who run a charter business head off to the remote islands of Matu. What waits for them there is doctors on the brink of losing all hope, the undead, and a shark that likes to pick fights with zombies. Yeah, that actually happens, a zombie versus shark scene. It is pretty epic. Anyways, who can survive the voodoo island from hell? This is Lucio Fulci's best work in my opinion. A lot of people think The Beyond is, but this is a superior film, in my opinion, of course. It has a certain raw yet charming feel that oozes with vile imagery. A relentless motion picture it is. You can honestly look at this and call it shit. Trashy fun maybe, but it's not shit. It's got an eerie mood, chilling atmosphere, and startling visuals. The dubbing may throw some people off because it is pretty much for the most part bad. Tisa Farrow, who also stars in Anthropophagus, is an interesting character, despite the dubbing. She plays the daughter of the scientist who escaped, and that is the full extent of her reason for being in this movie. She had no contact with her father for a while, but I recently thought that maybe she knew more than what she was letting on. Probably not. The reporter, Peter West, also is a standout. He starts off as a cool played character, and is able to retain that persona for most of the movie. Until his leg gets totally screwed up. The charter captain character, Brian Hull, get it? Hull? Have a boat? has always been my favorite. Not because he has my name, but because even when all hope is lost and he lost everything, he is still able to be a badass. The camera work, especially the shots of Brian Hull with shooting a rifle and the zombie versus the shark scene, are all very well done. The gore, now keep in mind, when this movie was released in the US, they supplied barf bags to the audience for the graphic nature of the film. I've always wanted one. New, of course, not used. Ugh. For the gore, we get gallons of blood pouring from every wound, head explosions and crushings, and the infamous splinter of wood being pierced slowly through a woman's eye scene. It is iconic and for good freaking reason, but me, myself, I've always preferred the throat rip caused by the zombie on the front of this Blu-ray and DVD cover. I got to this probably like 6 years ago. Anyways, in that scene it just relentlessly gushes blood in a bright red fountain of gore. Not to mention the sickening long piece of flesh being ripped off that goes with it. The musical score, it's so eerie, catching, and haunting. The constant thudding will never leave your head. Brains! Well, they don't say brains in this movie. That didn't come out until 1985. What am I talking about? Faced. This is a classic zombie film. It plays all of its cards and displays everything with the full deck. It pulls no punches, no holdbacks, just full throttle, in-your-face gore, and some creepy shit. Overall, I give Zombie, the 1979 Lucio Fulci film, a 5 out of 5. Solid. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is originally titled Zombie 2, or aka Zombi 2. And for those of you who don't know already, this was supposed to be a fake sequel to Dawn of the Dead, which in Italy is titled Zombi. So they called this Zombi 2. However, here in America, it doesn't qualify as Zombi 2. It is just Zombie. And then Zombie 3 came out, which was technically the second zombie movie, but the third to retain the Zombi title. So in Italy, it's called Zombi 3, and here they just keep it as the title Zombie 3 for some reason. I guess they just felt like messing with us that day. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and leave comments and subscribe.